London Olympic bronze medalist Sania Nehwal has lashed out at the Badminton World Federation, saying that the scheduling for the year 2018 is very hectic and tiring. Now, the former world #1 shuttler also added that the world body should take cue from tennis and follow a formula of 5 major tournaments like the prestigious Grand Slams. Listen in.
And we just heard you speak about how you would want, certain changes in the hectic calendars, or, your wishes if you were the Badminton World Federation president, of having a tennis-like system. Do you think that's a suggestion that needs to be put forward in a firmer way for them to actually understand what the players want?
I think definitely it's more like you will get a lot more time to practice and stay injury free. I think being a sports person, for me, personally, it is, of course, I would like that way. But I'm sure looking at the other players' body as well, not all of them are very fit at the moment. I can see a lot of them are getting injured, and the cramped season makes it even more tougher. There's nothing easy for any of the top players or any of the players who are at the circuit at the moment. Of course, it's good for the players who are coming up, juniors. They can play as many tournaments, they can get a lot more experience, but there won't be like a champion like a thing which used to be there when we had fewer tournaments. And it is definitely not at all easy for all the players. And I'm not really happy with this kind of a change. And of course, as I said, it's done by them, so you can't do anything. You just have to plan it properly. But there are a lot of rules which is a little tough for us, that you have to mandatory play 12, and you have to think about getting selected for the Super Series finals, and then you also have Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, World Championships, Thomas World Cup. So everything is prestigious and for India, and we don't have a chance to miss any tournament there.
We have Karishma joining us on the phone line. Karishma, now a point being put out by Sania Nehwal, saying that it is quite hectic and tiring, and especially they need time to recover as far as their body is concerned, so that they can play better.
Well, yes, absolutely, Amit. And this is coming from Sania Nehwal, who's been battling injuries for a long time. But there she is making a very firm point, asking the Badminton World Federation to look into the scheduling of the 2018 calendar, especially because the players are expected to play 12 Super Series or tournaments, or to be in place for world rankings. And then they are going to play in the Asian Games and the Commonwealth Games as well. So Sania Nehwal, they're, asking the Badminton World Federation to look into the scheduling, asking them to think about the players who need recovery time.
All right, stay on with us, Karishma. We have Parupalli Kashyap also with us. What do you have to say as far as Sania's comments are concerned, talking about very hectic schedules over there, and they need to battle injuries as well, and the body needs time to recover so that their performance can be better?
Yeah, I totally agree with what she's saying, because even I've been finding it tough to get back into the circuit. So the 2018 schedule looks really tough, and also some of the tournaments they have removed qualifying, like 4 tournaments, so it's no more something like an All England Championships. There's no qualifying anymore, so I don't even have a chance to qualify if I don't as the current situation stands. So it's no more an All England Open tournament, so a guy who's ranked above 40 can't even enter the tournament. So some of the changes of the schedule and the number of tournaments and the rules are a little confusing, but the schedule is really tough. It's very tough to stay fit. Players have to really pick and choose how many events they play, and then I don't know whether the sponsors will allow, and then there are some rules and regulations for the top 10 players. So I think right now Sania is in those players, so I think they have some regulations. They have to play a number of tournaments. It is a really tough circuit, considering...
Okay. So you're seconding what Sania Nehwal has to say, especially when it comes to hectic schedules, and you want the Indian Association there to also take note of it. Thank you very much, Parupalli Kashyap, for saying your views with us, and also to Karishma for getting us the story.